Let us pay respect to a triple gem. Araham Samma Sambuddho Bhagava Buddhang Bhagavantang Abhivademi Sawakhato Bhagavata Dhammo Dhammang Namassami Supatipanno Bhagavato Sāvaka Saṅgho Saṅghang Namami อันธรรมยังพุทธัสสะภะคะวะโตอุปภาคณมการังกะโรมาเซนะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะนะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะนะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะ bow 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 let us all pay respect to a teaching monk together bow 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 let us begin our meditation. Meditation is utmost important and necessary for every life because our life are under living together with the pure good energy called punya. Only punya that is behind all the happiness, success, and fulfillment in all things wholesome and beautiful, which in order for us to gain this good energy, it is necessary for us to be and live with the good nature only. The other natures will not give any value nor benefit at all. Even worse, it will create suffering, consequences, and disaster if that nature happens to be unwholesome. In order to in order to live with the good nature, to bring the good energy, the Buddha have taught that monks may use intent to know clearly at the body, feeling, thoughts, and emotion for the purpose to eradicate the desires and aversions of the world. The Lord Buddha have taught the humanity and every being to for humanity and for all of us to intend to know. In order to live with the wholesomeness, we need to intend to know. Intending is to specify target or focus. Intent target specify wherever at the body, feeling, thought, and emotion. Wherever you specify, the mind will be placed at that specified location. We will then enter it to perceive it. Intent target specify for the purpose to pay attention, to feel, to perceive it, to be aware of it. Wherever you perceive, the sphere of awareness is the state of awareness arises. It can only perceive as the mind cannot arise anywhere else. Wherever the mind is, we will go in to perceive at that location. Properties, be it wholesome, unwholesome, or neither, can only arises at the mind, cannot arise elsewhere. When when property arises, we then end up go in and perceive it. The sphere of awareness is the state of awareness will arise at that location. It will then bring in good energy streaming in from the center of the bright sphere of awareness continuously. This pure good energy that streams in from the center of the bright sphere of awareness will be used to power and run the good system to improve, fix, elevate, upgrade our mental and physical elements to be clean and pure by cleansing out the impurities which are the one that create problems and obstacles. Because of them it creates all the chaos, confusion, hardships. Punya or good energy or the cleanliness or the purity. It is the enemy of impurities which are the dirtiness. When when good energy is streamed in, it is then used to cleanse out the impurities, decreasing it. When impurities decreases, problems and obstacles decreases too. Chaos, confusion, hardship will decrease as well. It is the fruit, the result of this interaction. When impurities are completely cleared out, problems and obstacles will be cleared out. All problems, obstacles, chaos, confusion will be cleared out too. Purity will arise within to bring you to liberation. Liberate from one mental space to a other mental space that is refined than before. And it will happen like this continuously. But to intend to know, intend to win awareness in our body, feeling, thought, and emotion. It is for the purpose to eradicate the desires and aversion of the world. The purpose is to the purpose of intending to be aware of the body, feeling, thought, and emotion is to eradicate the desires and aversion, which are happiness, sadness, liking, disliking, clear them out entirely. Because these desires and aversions, this excited happiness and sadness will be the topic, an important topic for the bad nature at that moment to create a issue, to point you and guide you to create greed and anger, uh, greed and hatred, craving, desire, and aversion, which which have which have delusion as the one as its foundation. Uh, Delusion are all the unknown and knowing not correctly. This unknown or knowing incorrectly will then create, not create, to know wrongly. Therefore, the Lord Buddha have taught that intend to know clearly in the body, feeling, thought, and emotion for the purpose to eradicate this excitable happiness and sadness of the worlds. The worlds are, we look at the world through we perceive the world through our eyes, ears, nose, mouth, body, toward the sight, the smell, the hearing, the taste, the touch. The outside world are the seeing, smelling, tasting, touching, feeling. But the world inside is the desires and aversion is the world inside. The inner world are the cause. The inner world are the cause. The outside is the fruit. And the cause from the uh, what you see, smell, hear, taste, touch, from desires and aversion. The outside is the cause, inside is the effect. In order to intend to know clearly in the body, feeling, thought, and emotion, these four components are the fruit that are there because of the nature that enters and possesses the mind. Whichever nature that possess at the mind, they will then bring their thought and their emotions of their side to superimpose, bring into our mind the sounds are of the thinking. Thoughts are the sounds of the thinking, but emotion are the feeling, the moods, the emotion. They use sounds, the inner voices that their thinking will appear inside our mind as the inner voice and rely on the mental factor as the emotion, as the feeling, as the mood to pressure and bombard you with emotion, pressure you with emotion. It will then have a outcome and effect for your behavior in the body to appear according to the intention of the nature that points and guides. Therefore, it, to practicing right mindfulness here, we in the beginning, it is to cleanse out the hindrances for the purpose to for our mind to not be confusing, not be chaotic, because these impurities are the hindrances are the impurities that make our mind chaotic and confusing, able to see and know in accordance with reality, to not know and see the truth that are behind the scene, the nature that are controlling, masterminding, making the thought and emotion and our behavior, the thought and emotion of the natures control us to have a certain behavior in accordance with what they want, what the natures want. Because they use the five hindrances to create chaos, confusion, making us unable to separate the thought that point and guide and the emotion that pressures and bombard. Where does these things come from? How do they come from? How do they get here? We understood that these are the thought and emotion of our own. We accept them. and pressure bombard ourselves to behave in a way that inside wants you to do. And the result, you get the karma, create the karma. Therefore, it is necessary for us to intend to know in in two parts. The first is samatha, meditation to create calmness free from the hindrances. The other one is vipassana to know clearly in accordance with reality. That there are something that are pressuring and guiding us. Other intending to know that in the world it is necessary for us, our great teachers and masters have advised us to intend to know at the seventh base of the mind. The seventh base of the mind, the Lord put great teachers and master, let us imagine that there's two strings. The first from your belly button straight to your spine, the other one from the left side straight to the right side. These two strings making a cross at the navel level, above it two finger width, placing your index finger and middle finger on the intersection of the two strings above it two finger width is the seventh base of the mind. Is the opening, the door to head straight on the path to enlightenment, nibbana. It is necessary for us to bring our mind at this location. Make it, do it until it become a habit. Until it becomes a habit, uh, when you do it, next time you're bored, no one need to teach you. You're able to bring your mind at the center of your belly. Intend to know, be able to be aware of the center of the belly is right away because you're familiar. Uh, and to intend to know the center of our body here, uh, great teachers and masters have taught us to use, to open up our eyes a little bit, opening a little bit. Now, how? Enough. Close your eyes softly, just enough for the eyelashes to touch, enough for the light to come in, not completely. It will help us not be blurry, not be sleepy, not be daisy. Because we haven't yet entered the inner dimension, the inner space, we are in the middle, between inside and outside. Because if we enter inside, and if the bad nature use the hindrances which are sleepiness to trap us inside, when we enter inside, then we will feel to the sleepiness, confusing, blurriness, and fall asleep. Well, all the blurry and then fall asleep. Therefore, if we don't go inside, uh, inside, if we don't go inside, these feeling will not be there. But when we go inside, we will feel right away to the uh, blurriness, haziness, and then we'll fall asleep. But when we are in the opening, not inside, between inside and outside, we then stay here to intend for the state, for the sphere of awareness or the state of awareness to arise in our mind. Once awareness arises in our mind, they arise, and then we use the mantra Samma Arahang, which great teachers and masters have advised us to use Samma Arahang. Let us use the mantra with the consciousness refine deep down, because it will make our mind very refined, and then it will connect us with the our inner consciousness, connecting with the inner manager that's deep down inside. Inner good nature is deep down inside. Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang. Samarahang is a name of a form, meaning name, that we call to a monk who practice diligently, practice for the purpose to be free, far away from all impurities and defilements. When we utter their name, they'll appear up in our mind at the seventh space of our mind. Wherever intent, the Buddha will arise at that location. Is the Buddha clear, bright, beautiful? Have liveliness, can smile, can talk, can blink their eye, but in the beginning, it is just a imagery, just an imagination imagery. But if we know the truth that they are our Dhammakaya, yeah, that have liveliness just like us, can smile, can talk, can blink their eyes, can talk, can speak to you. Just know the truth first, that in the beginning we are not able to attain the refinement inside. That's okay. Just know the truth first. Because the truth of the Buddha is like this. Because they are, when we think of them by calling their name, uttering their name, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang. The monk who practice will practice diligently. Practice for the purpose to be far from impurities, all the impurities and defilements. They appear in the center of our mind. When they appear up, they didn't appear without doing anything, because they are utmost of wisdom, of purity, and of compassion. When they appear, they will help and support us. By they gonna bring our elements, our feeling, perception, mental formation, consciousness, fire, water, earth, wind, air, consciousness, to be clean, to be pure, to be clear, to be cooling, right? Cleansing all the impurity, sorrow, eradicate them completely. Not only that, they also expand and merge to become one with our body, with ourself, fusing, covering, blanketing our whole body to be clear and bright, clean and pure, shiny. Our entire body will be clear and bright, cooling, clean and pure, shiny. Powering, blanketing, protecting, look aftering ourself, our human body. That the reason it's like this because they are our true self. Each one have their own, have their personal one, have each individual have the triple gem inside of them, personal, regardless if they believe in Buddhism or not, or if they have other religion or have no religion at all. The triple gem reside inside everyone to begin with. It did not happen because there is Buddhism, but they exist ever since the ancient time, the very beginning. Ever since there is human, there is the triple gem inside. When there's human, there is triple gem within. Because they are our true self. That's ours. That's why our self. Now we are. That's why we exist in two levels: the refined and the not refined, the crude, working together to refine and crude and coarse working together. Not that we do it. Not that we do it alone. We have the inner manager, and the inner manager have three side: wholesome, unwholesome, not good, not bad. A good nature, bad nature, not good, not bad nature. Now, our inner manager got three inner managers. They swap. Now, who is so much more refined can point and guide, and then come in to possess the human body to make feeling, make emotion with inner voices, making it, making human sometimes good, sometimes bad, unable to sometimes can control themselves, sometimes cannot control themselves, depending on whenever that whichever period good nature come into process. Some period bad nature come into process. Some period not good, not bad come into process. It switch back and forth. Impermanence. It's called anicca, called impermanence, because there are three natures. Anytime that the good nature, anytime that the unwholesomeness enter into our mind, suffering appear in our mind. Or when the fruit of karma arises, the suffering appear. That's why our life, there are parts that are can be predicted and cannot be predicted. The part that can be predicted are the karma that is complete. You have already created that called vibhaka. Good good karma and bad karma, depending, come have effect periodically can be predicted. In terms that cannot be predicted are the things that are the part that can be predicted are the three general law that cannot be predicted, but that can be predicted are the law of karma. The the three general law occurs in the mind, but the karma comes at that at their specific time. Whenever it's time for karma to affect, it will happen. But the three general law happen at the mind. Whenever the nature brought about themselves and whichever nature win, they enter into our mind and control us. Sometimes we are wholesome, sometimes we are unwholesome, depending on the nature that comes in. Depending on whichever nature can seize the moment and enter into our mind and able to continue the existence in our mind, then their behavior will appear inside. This part cannot be predicted because we do not know, unable to know whichever nature able to seize the moment and enter into our mind. We don't know that. The thing that can help us are it is necessary for us to study and practice to live within the good system. Because if we do this, then the good system will look after you and help you, support you. Uh, Practicing right mindfulness is like one important method, important way for us to practice to live with the good the wholesome nature, the good nature. By fusing ourselves and themselves to be one entity, fused by relying on the feeling, dawning the feeling, by we dawn the feeling that I am the Buddha. The Buddha is me. Make our entire body is become the Buddha body. I am the Buddha. The Buddha is me. I am the Buddha. The Buddha is me. Our mind is still not successful. We intend it be as we intended. In the beginning, it might be a bit difficult because we're not familiar, and that's okay. Just gradually do it. When we dawn the feeling that I am the Buddha, our entire body will then become the clear Dhammaka body, the crystal clear Dhammaka body. Have a lotus shiny and bright on top. Our face will be the face of the crystal clear Buddha, Dhammakaya. Our eyes closed gently and a gentle smile on our face. From from our eyes is the crystal clear eyes of the crystal clear Dhammakaya. Our eyes close softly, a gentle smile on our face. Our mouth, our nose, our cheeks, mouth, jaw, neck, all is the crystal clear Dhammakaya that's shiny, bright, clear, cooling, clean and pure. Both our shoulders are the crystal Dhammakaya body that's clear, shiny, bright, refined, soft, gentle, cooling, refreshing. Our chest, our stomach, our back, all is the Dhammakaya body. That is bright, clear, cooling, pure. Our hip, our thighs, knees, calf, all the way down to the tip of our toe is the crystal clear Dhammakaya body. That is clear, cooling, refined, tender, soothing. Our entire body, from the top of our head, our face, cheeks, neck, shoulders, arms, are the crystal clear Dhammaga body that is shiny, bright, clear, cooling, clean and pure. I am the Buddha. The Buddha is me. I am the Buddha. The Buddha is me. Samma Arahang. Samma Arahang. Samma Arahang. The crystal Buddha emerges one after the other. I am the Buddha. The Buddha is me. Anaya body, all is the crystal clear Dhammaga body that is shiny, bright, clear, cooling, clean and pure. When we fuse and merge our body with the Dhammaga body to be one entity already, we'll then fuse and merge our body, our mind with the Buddha mind to be one as well. To fuse our mind with the Buddha's mind, we need to practice, study and practice. To fuse our mind with the Buddha mind, we need to practice one part after the other. Gradually practice, okay? Intend to be aware of each part of our body, to intend it to be a crystal clear Buddha body at each part of our body. In in terms for us to fuse and merge our mind with the Buddha's mind, we need to know that the inner Dhammakaya, what are they doing? The Dhammakaya body, the Buddha body inside, they are purifying, liberating through meditation, bringing the mind to a stop, to a still. Stop and still in the center of the Buddha, in the center of our body, our mind. Whatever they are doing will do the same. We then fuse and merge our mind and their mind to be one too. We then use the mantra. We intend. Stop in stop. Still in stillness. Stop within stop. Still in stillness. Soft in a relaxing, light and comfortable way. Stop within stop. Still within stillness. Soft in a relaxing, light and comfortable way. Shiny, a clear cooling, clean and pure. Stop within stop. Still within stillness. Light in a relaxing, soft, comfortable way. Stop within stop. Still in stillness to the center of the center, center of the center, center of the center, center of stop, center of stillness continuously. Bring our mind to a stop, to a still, soft and a relaxing, light, comfortable way. To the center of the Buddha, center of our body, center of our mind continuously. Stop within stop. Still within stillness. Stop within stop. Still within stillness to the center of the Buddha, center of our body, center of our mind. Don't go left, don't go right, don't go front, don't go back, don't go up, don't go down. Go to the center of the center, center of the center, center of awareness, center of stop, center of stillness continuously. Stop within, stop still within stillness. To the center of the center, center of the center, center of awareness, center of stop, center of stillness continuously. Bring our mind to our stop, to our still, the center of the center, center of the center, center of the Buddha, center of our body, center of our mind. With the mind that is relaxed, light, comfortable. Do it lightheartedly, playfully, playfully and lightheartedly. Do it like that. Not serious. Stop within stop. Still within stillness. Be aware of stop, aware of stillness. The center of the center, center of our body, center of the Buddha, that's emerging continuously one after the other. We just stop and still center of those Buddhas. They emerges one after the other, fusing to be one with ourselves. We then bring our mind to a stop, to a still in the center of those Buddhas. Stop and still lightheartedly, okay? No, clearly, without moments of forgetfulness. Whatever we intend to know, just simply be aware of those intended objects. When we intend the mind to stop to be still, bring our mind to a stop to a still in the center of the Buddha, the center of our body, the center of our mind. Stop within, stop still within stillness, light in a soft in a relaxing, light and comfortable way, clear and cooling, clean, pure, bright. Stop within, stop still in stillness, light, soft in a relaxing, light, comfortable way, clear, cooling, clean and pure, bright, shiny. Do it with the mind that's refined, the mind that's playful, lightheartedly, with the mind that's relaxed, light, comfortable, clear, cooling. Stop within, stop still in stillness, the center of the center, center of the center, center of the Buddhas that's emerging continuously. Stop and still at the center. When you stop at the center, the Buddha, instead of our mind, our body, these Buddhas can expand. Stop and still in this sphere, the sphere expands. Because we enter their center, that's why they expand outward. When they expand outward, we will see this their center, the center of the Buddha, the center of the spheres. Bring your mind to a stop, to a still, soft in a relaxing, light, comfortable way. The center of the Buddha, center of our mind, center of our body. Stop and still, lightheartedly, continuously, and know clearly at all times. The thing that we want is we want the sphere of awareness, which is a state of awareness to arise. We just simply know clearly. That means that the sphere of awareness is there. Awareness will know of the object that we intend to be aware of. As long as we are feeling, perceiving the thing that we intend to know, whatever we intend to know, and we still knowing that thing, then know that we still have awareness with us. Good energy flows in from the center of the sphere of awareness continuously, even though we don't see it happening, but it's happening. This good energy is still flowing in from the center of the bright sphere of awareness, or the state of awareness continuously. Stop within, stop. Still in stillness. Soft in a relaxing, light, comfortable way. Clear, cooling, clean, pure. Stop within, stop. Still in stillness. In the center of the center. Center of the center. Center of the Buddha. Center of our body. Center of our mind. We then send our mind to head straight on a path toward enlightenment and Nibbana, toward the center of the center, center of the center. Don't go left, don't go right, don't go front, don't go back, don't go up, don't go down, but go to the center of the center, center of the center. Will then appear clear and bright and center of all the being in Nibbana, which are all the Buddhas, all the silent Buddhas, all the enlightened being, all the Arahant. Even though they have these three type of beings, even though they have passed long ago, liberated from the cycles of rebirth long ago, but when they leave, they don't leave for uh, neglect us. They still reside in the Ayatana Nibbana and still helping, supporting all lives and beings all the time by bringing all the beings to be at their center, all the beings throughout all uncountable realms and universes are all in the center of these three type of beings. Every millisecond, they always looking after, protect, caring, helping all beings in every single micro milliseconds. Always protect, look after, take care, helping, not allowing the Mara bring the Grim Reaper to detach the body out from the soul, detach the soul out from the body. And once they're able to do that, then they bring the soul to imprison it in the realm of the hell realm. Uh, they always fix, help, sending the good energy in every time that the good nature possesses the mind. These the good energy will the wholesomeness inside the mind will pull the good energy from nibbana to come and fix this. They bring this good energy to that flows in uh, through all the beings that are with the wholesomeness, the universal wholesomeness. The wholesomeness that are universal to fix and upgrade, elevate, liberate for the proportion of the wholesomeness inside to increase and decrease the proportion of the unwholesome inside. Always looking, caring, looking after, protecting all day, all night, regardless if we are awake or asleep or doing any other activities. They are helping, looking after, helping to take care of us all the time, all the time, forevermore. Never ceasing, never have any time they don't do it. Never. Bring our mind to a stop, to a still, to be in the center of the Buddha, the center of Nibbana, the center of the triple gem, the center of Nibbana. The triple gem exists inside everyone. Each one have their own, or have Nibbana in their center of them. The triple gem inside will then connect with the Nibbana. Nibbana will look take care everything. They might take care of everything, but the triple gem protect the individual. They they work together. You see that you're not alone. Have triple gem with us all the time, and have Nibbana immeasurable be enlightened being. Think here another level behind the scene. And stop and still in the center of Nibbana, center of the triple gem. Stop and still to be in the center of the triple gem and Nibbana in a light-hearted, not serious way, no? In a soft, light, relaxing, comfortable way, clear and cooling way. Stop within, stop still in stillness. Soft and relaxing, light, comfortable. To the center of the center, center of the center, center of the Buddha, center of our mind, center of our body, center of stop, center of stillness. Soft in a relaxing, light, comfortable way. In every day, when we uh, finish from our job, obligation, responsibilities, and come back and shower, we'll then come and meditate, practice the Dhamma by practicing right mindfulness, intending to know for the sphere of awareness, the state of awareness to arise within. The sphere of awareness is a state of awareness what arises to bring in the good energy to power the good system, cleanse, improve the elements in outside of us to be clean, to be pure, cleansing the impurities that create sorrow, sadness, cleanse them out completely. The purification and liberation will make it so that we are able to attain the inner spaces, the refined spaces within, because the impurities that pull us back, pull us down in the crude dimension are gone. When they are gone, the refined dimension can pull us into them, to a new space, to a new sphere. Inside each sphere that are refined, there will be resources that are much more refined, much more meticulous. The good energy when we conduct wholesomeness, uh, or when we are with the good nature, the flow of the good energy that came in the center of our mind will be more pure. The purity will be more than before. More pure, when it's more pure, it's more sacred. When it's more sacred, there's more capability to cleanse the impurities, to clean up the impurities. Not only that, in the center of the good energy, that's comprised of all the treasures, the physical treasure, mental treasure, material treasure, people treasure, happiness, ranking, title, praises, uh, prestigious, and nibbana. All these refined treasures that will be more valuable. The complete program, the karmic rewards will be much more grand, and there's so many great and wonderful things awaiting us in the each dimensions that is refined than before, that we liberate into these refined dimensions continuously. When we attained these resources that are better, our status changes, become better continuously. Not only that, but the proportion of the good nature of ourself will increase, the proportion of the bad nature decreases. That it will make our life easier to live, easier to be, much more comfortable. When we have create value, create benefit for ourselves, for our life, then we'll take this time to create value and benefit to be upon humanity and every being by sharing loving kindness. Loving kindness is a tool that the good nature uses for people with good energies and those with lots of good energy to help and support humanity and every being. Just by those with good energy have a wholesome intention for all being to be free from suffering, be happy thoroughly. The tools called loving kindness, which are the tools, have have many benefits, even have many quality, even though they're all loving kindness, but they are all different qualities. That's why Dong Pu have taught us to bring the loving kindness of the mother that she have to her young children, that she have to her own infant children. Bring that mind, that loving kindness, bring it up in our mind. because it's the mind that is filled with wholesome wishes that have immeasurable capabilities up to a point where the mother can give their life, see the love and the well wishes for their child so much that they are willing to sacrifice their life, their own life for their children. When we intend bring up the mind, the loving kindness of a mother that she has to her children, to infant, bring it up in our mind. And intent may humanity and all beings be free from suffering, be happy throughout. Loving kindness will then appear clear and bright in the center of your mind, the center of our body. The flow of the good energy streams in from the center of the brightness of the sphere of loving kindness, because loving kindness is a wholesome state, wholesome sphere. The wholesome sphere once arises, it will then bring in good energy called punya, stream in from the center of the brightness of the sphere of loving kindness, it regardless of whatever type of wholesome sphere it is. 84,000 wholesome spheres all are able to arise in the mind of the good nature. Once arises, it will then bring in the good energy called bunya, stream it in continuously. Loving kindness shines clear and bright, cleansing all particle and molecules, elements, feeling, perception, mental formation, consciousness, fire, water, earth, wind, air, space, heart and soul, cleansing all the hatred, all the anger and impurities inside our mind completely, utterly. And then we expand our mind that's filled with loving kindness, expand them far and wide to cover the resident, the building that we're living in. Loving kindness then shines clear and bright. Wherever our mind expands to, the loving kindness, which relies on the mind to live, it also shine, reaching wherever the mind is, cleansing all the particle, the molecule of the environment, including people, things, beings, cleansing the impurities that are the anger, the hatred, cleanse them all completely, utterly. We'll expand our mind that's filled with love and kindness here, expand them far and wide to cover the whole village, and expand it continuously toward the sub-district, the district, the province, other provinces throughout the nation, until it covered the whole country, expand it continuously to the neighboring countries, other nations, until I've covered the entire world. May this world be a crystal, clear, bright world, a cooling, clean and pure world. May humanity and all lives be free from suffering, be happy thoroughly, including all the earth spirits, all the tree spirits, all the wind spirits, all the angels in all realms of heaven, all the Brahmas and Rupa Brahmas, including all the hell beings, hungry ghosts, monsters, and animals. May all these lives and humanity be free from all sufferings, be happy throughout. For those who are suffering a lot, may they suffer a lot less. For those suffering a little, may they be free from sufferings, be happy. For those with little happiness, may they have plenty, more happiness. And for those with a lot of happiness already, may they be happier than ever before. When we have this wholesome intention in our mind, when we expand our mind, let's feel with love and kindness, expand them far and wide toward the environment of the universe. Covering big and small planets and stars, tens of hundreds, thousands, 10,000, all the way to millions and unknown stars and planets. Expanded continuously to unknown realms, worlds, and universes. Our love and kindness then expand far and wide, cleanse every particle of everything, every environment, and every humanity being, free from impurities and elements. Pure and refined, our mind will be vast, open, light, lively, comfortable, clear, cooling, bright, shiny, clean, and pure, and illuminating the heart and soul of humanity, everyone, every being. The good nature will seize this moment, will possess the mind of all the being and humanity to bring in the good energy, to power and run the good system, to improve and fixes the coarse and refined elements of all humanity and every being, each one individually, purifying it and liberating it continuously. Not only that, love and kindness also cleanse every particle of the environment, every molecule of the environment. All the earth, fire, wind, air, space, sky, clouds, uh, uh, mountains, hills, lake, rivers, pond, sand, sea, beaches, all the land, grass, field, trees, flowers, leaves, civilization, buildings, home, furnitures, all are bright and clear, shiny, cooling, clean and pure. I love this loving kindness cleanses the environment so that it is suitable to live for humanity and all life, all beings, all animals. So therefore, you see that every time that you practice loving kindness, there's so many wonderful and great things happening to the world and universe. Any being who bring value and benefit to the world and universe, those beings have the right to use the resources, treasures that, that are universal of the world and universe. Bring our mind together, stop and still our mind. Stop and still in the center of the loving kindness that bright, far and wide, helping, benefiting immeasurably. The flow of good energy is still streaming in from the center of the bright, loving kindness continuously. We then take this time to share this merit to be upon everyone, every being humanity, including our families, relatives, and ancestors. May humanity and every being be free from suffering, be happy throughout, and may they have a part of this merits that we have diligently practiced here as well, including our ancestors, father, mother, siblings, our grandparents, uncle, aunt, cousins, relatives, our friends, the companies, close friend, companion, husband and wife, as well as teachers and masters. Those are our benefactors, our guardian, the angels that look after us, people and beings that we trespass, our rival. May we forgive one another and have the part of this merit thoroughly, equally, everyone. We then bring our mind, stop and still our mind in the center of the stream of good energy that is still coursing in from the center of the brightness of our mind continuously. Bring our mind, stop and still in the center of the good energy that's pure, in the center of the happiness, center of the brightness of the sphere of the good energy. We then dip ourselves in the center of the sphere of the good energy that's popping in continuously. Now soak inside the good energy. We then bring our minds and still our mind and center of the Buddha gem, center of the Dhamma gem, and center of the Sangha gem. Stop and still in the center of great teachers and masters, and center of the most refined Dhammaka body of Luang Pu. Stop and still in the most refined Dhammaka body of Luang Po. Stop and still in the most refined Dhammaka body of Kunya Ajahn, the two Kunya Ajahn, the two great master nuns. Our mind is the element of success. Whatever you intend the mind to do, the mind makes it a reality. We It is necessary for us to feel and merge ourselves and the triple gem and great teachers and masters to be oneself in every day, because our mind will not be far from them, so that our mind will never be far from them, repeating, hammering to the oneness of ourself and the triple gem and great teachers and masters, because they are the one with immeasurable benefit to us. Every millisecond, the triple gem, never stopping, never ceasing to take care, look after, protect, helping us, regardless if we're sleeping or awake. They are always looking after, taking care in every millisecond, always pointing and guiding, helping us, pointing, guiding, advising, teaching, as if you thought of it yourself. Any being who never who that are not far from the triple gem will be protected, looked after, taken care, and help and support from the monk, the monks that have immeasurable power, immeasurable capabilities. When we think of them, we appear bright in their center. They appear bright in our center, and both we and them appear bright in the center of Nibbana, center of all the knowing, all the powerful one immeasurably. We'll then take this time while we are appearing clear and bright inside in the center of Nibbana. We'll take this auspicious occasion here to ask for a blessing, a lesson from them to get a resolution that will accompany the sphere of good energy for the path of accumulated perfection of our life be complete with knowledge, coupled purity and happiness, and complete have success and fulfillment in all things wholesome and beautiful. May we all ask for mirrors, virtue, radiant power, strength, right authority, supreme absolute force of all the Buddhas, all the silent Buddhas, and all the Arahant, as well as merit and perfection of Long Po, Long Po Kaya Ajai, great teachers and master. I mean, all these merit and perfection all combined together with all the merits and perfection that we have all have diligently been accumulating ever since the very first lifetime throughout uncounted lifetime up until now. May all these merit and perfection all come together to be merged and perfect as sacred, holy, have power, strength, light, authority, and absolute force, compound and multiply immeasurably to purify our thoughts, speech, action, feeling, perception, mental formation, consciousness, fire, water, earth, wind, and consciousness, and soul of all of us to be clear, bright, shiny, cooling, clean, and pure. May all be liberated from all the misfortune, bad karma, bad energy. All the problems and obstacles in our life may all be completely eradicated, including all the greed, hatred, delusion, lust, unknown, ego, wrong view, clinging, becoming, craving may all be completely eradicated. May we have the eyes of wisdom, able to attain thoroughly in the Dhammaka knowledge, complete in the threefold knowledge, eightfold knowledge, six supernatural powers, four analytical knowledge, eight liberation, and 15 modes of conduct completely, entirely. Including may we have good health, complete long life, longevity to create merits and perfection for the rest of our life until we reach our destination. May we have utmost of motivation, never ceasing in accumulate perfection, head straight to the path of Nibbana and enlightenment and utmost of Dhamma. No matter where we travel to, may we only have luck, met with only safetyness. May we be the loved ones of every humans and angels, have a pure, bright wisdom sphere, know thoroughly of the Dhamma of the Buddha, thoroughly in the Dhammaka knowledge. No matter what business, a project, endeavors that we're gonna do may be prosperous, be successful. Uh, there should be on our dreams, imagination, estimation. May we have immeasurable wealth and resources, not emperor, treasure resources always in time to conduct immeasurable acts of generosity, never ending, never ceasing. Once we have them, may we not be stingy, but bring all of them out to create utmost of generosity. Once our time to bid fell from this world, may we be reborn in the fourth level heaven, in the special community, in the Bodhisattva realm. Once our time to accumulate mercy and perfection in this human realm, may we be born in a right view family, Dhammaga family, crystal family, an example family of the whole world, a loving family, complete with utmost of physical treasures, utmost of material treasure, utmost of mental treasures, utmost of people treasure, utmost happiness, ranking, title, prestige, recognition, enlightenment, and Dhammaga knowledge, including may we have a holy good energy able to recollect our past life ever since we're born and born together. The Dhammaka body that is clear, pure, and bright. Able to study the Dhammaka knowledge through the context with reality with Long Po, Long Pon Konya Ajahn ever since we're young until the rest of our life. May all the bad karma that we have mistakenly conducted in the past, ever since the very first lifetime up until now. May all this unwholesome bad karma, bad energy never catch up to us, have no opportunity to bear any kinds of fruit, and may all of them be forever forgiven. May we no longer conduct unwholesomeness in our thoughts and action. All the good energy and merits and perfection that we have diligently making thus far, may all they call all come together, bear fruit sacredly, have power, strength, right authority, and supreme absolute force, and bear fruit continuously from this very moment onward until we reach utmost of Dhamma. May of our wholesome aspiration and resolution all become reality, all become successful, and all bear fruit to all of us here from this very moment onward, every lifetime ahead, until we reach utmost of Dhamma with immeasurable capabilities of all the Buddhas, all the silent Buddhas, and all the enlightened beings. May all of our wholesome aspiration and resolution all come true. สัพเพพุทธาภลัปปตาปัจเจกานันจะยังพลังอรหันตานันจเตเชนรักขังพันธามิสัพพโสสัพพพุทธานุภาเวนะสัพพธรรมานุภาเวนะสัพพสังฆานุภาเวนะสัทธาโสธีภวันตุเต Sadhu. May we slowly and gently open up our eyes. Okay. Is there anyone who want to share? If not, then thank you everyone very much for joining, for coming. I'll see everyone again tomorrow, same time. Alright, everyone, take care. Good night. Bye bye.